Hey everyone, Zaraz here from Not Casuals. Today I'm bringing you a very important guide on WARPETS in Call of Dragon. This is going to be one of the most important tips that you can do when you are putting skills onto your new WARPETS. Now, before you do anything with a WARPET, you must ensure that you have its talent, the skill that has the golden border. Now, it is going to be optimal if you can wait until you have a talent with a star. If you can find one with 2 stars, you're very, very lucky and you should keep that pet and build it. But at least 1 star, as you can see right here, I have the 1 star on the Pain Bloom, the active talent of this pet. And this is going to be what is very important, because that means you will not be replacing this pet for quite a long time, because you will need to find something better, which means 2 star, which means a very, very low chance and is going to be taking you quite a long time to do that on many pets. So the best is to wait for at least 1 star, but even if you don't have a star, it can still be used, but you would probably not prioritize putting 1 or 2 star skills with it. You would put 0 star skills as a starting pet in the beginning. Now, here is where it gets interesting. When you have a pet like this, who has a lot of empty slot and is already legendary, which means that you don't need to re-roll it multiple times, and I have intelligence and luck, which is exactly the stats that I want at the highest for a mage pet. So in this instance, if I were to come and add new skills in here, now you would obviously get a chance of replacing your current skill or going into a new slot. Now this is where the magic happens. If you have one skill, well, you have a 50% chance. If I am going to buy and learn, there's a 50% chance that it goes over this skill and a 50% chance that it goes into a new slot, which is not very good because the odds here are quite bad. You do not want to replace your talent. So the trick is really to fill every single empty spot with some very low cost spells. Of course, 39 and 40 is pretty much the lowest you can do. So your goal will be to buy and learn every 40 skill you can, like this, until the entire slot is full. Now, it will often come and replace your previous skills, but just in this scenario, eventually, once I do get the skill where I want it, which is right there, now it is going to make a huge difference. Why, you ask? Well, if, for example, I am putting a new spell in, a hit weakness or whatever, well, now that I have 3 skills and an extra slot, I have a 25% chance of replacing my Pain Bloom, 25% chance of replacing Manic Might, and 25% chance of replacing this one, as well as a 25% chance of going there. So of course, that is going to be better than earlier when it was 50% chance of replacing Pain Bloom. So you kind of get the gist here. If you fill every single slot here with low cost skills, you will eventually have a lot less of a chance to replace your good skill. So I'm going to be doing this, of course, for quite a while, and it is still a cost. 40 is not nothing, but if you are going to maximize a pet, this is going to be the best way to do it. And this will mean that you will fill this pet with all the little 40 that you can do. Of course, try and fill it with the little 40 ones that are good for you. So in my case right now, I'm filling it with strength abilities. They're not good. I will want to replace them. Of course, this is not a strength pet. This is a intelligence magic pet, so it will not have any value here. So of course, you could come here and put some of the skills like this that cost 40 that are good for magic hero, which is going to be what this is going to be used with. So I will be doing this as well to make sure that all the skills that are there are not completely wasted. But really the goal is just to fill it all up until you have every skill in somewhere, and then you will start going and put your expensive, your 1 star, your 2 star abilities. That is when you're going to want to do this. It will take some time. As you can see, it is a very, very weird and I find quite bad system, very not free-to-play friendly, but you will be able to do quite a bit of this because 40 is not that expensive, and there is quite a few ways to get some of these coins, which is going to be the merit store, where you can buy skills and sell them, as well as when you abandon pets, sometimes you get their skill cards, as well as even in the little thing up here when you do this, like claim gift, you will sometimes get some skills. And then once you have quite a lot of them, you will come here. This is all the ones that I have currently, and you will be able to sell some of them if you don't need them. For example, I see this one sells for 480. So there's quite a lot of them that you can collect that sell for a decent amount, and there's many ways of collecting them. So you will either use them to put them on pets, and if you don't need them, just sell them, make your currency, and then you can do what I'm doing currently with this pet, where I'm unlocking everything one at a time. Once you have everything unlocked, all 8, or if your pet doesn't have 8, whatever it is, his maximum that he can have, then you will want to look into adding, for example, the skills that are most important to you and that are most expensive to do. So for example, I have some of these that, you know, if I do own only, I own some of these 1-star abilities. So if I wanted to put a 1-star ability over one of these, it could be good. Now, I wouldn't do 1-star and 2-star too much on a 0-star talent, because you might replace it in the near future and that could be quite wasteful. But you can still put 0 stars that are more expensive. For example, if I have Pain Bloom, you do want to add the Forceful Pain Bloom, which is basically the skill that boosts Pain Bloom. Every single talent that has a golden border has a skill to boost it. They are quite expensive to purchase, so you want to do this smart. You will fill every slot you can with skills that cost 40. Once you've done that, you will then go and put any skills that cost, you know, 120 to, like, you know, 200, depending. Like, they're more efficient spells that are not that expensive. And then once you've done that, then you will go for the big expensive 480, or even the 1-star, 2 stars that you have saved up that could cost a lot of money. These are going to be the last one to put in, because if you replace something that you bought for 40, or you replace something you bought for 120, you don't care. You just don't want to replace the talent. Then you can rebuy the 120 and try and replace it at 40 with it. It's of course a bit complex. So in my case, I'm going to do Forceful Plain Bloom. It is obviously going to replace something. Now it's replacing this that cost me 40. Sure, I replace. I don't care, it's replaced, but at least I have Forceful Plain Bloom and I didn't waste my 500 currency. Now, of course, the last thing I must mention, which is also probably one of the most important, is there is a new patch that is going to launch in a few days. In that patch, there will be a change to the way this works. From what I understand is that when you do a buy and learn, you will be able to assign it to an empty spot. I don't know if you get to decide where it goes or if you get to assign it. So we'll have to see when that patch launches, if you can do something more, if it has fixed the system a little bit more than we think. In any case, you still would like to have as many of these open before you go for expensive ones, so the trick still works. You want to wait to put your expensive one so that when you do replace something, it does not replace something that is primordial to your hero, which is again the skill. And for example, I don't want this to be replaced anymore either, so you know, you want to wait until the last minute to put your very expensive one, so that there's less chance and less skills to put in afterwards, so that you don't end up replacing stuff that you do want to keep. So to quickly recap, wait until the next patch to do much of anything with pets, because it will be easier to fill empty skill slots with new spell that you buy or that you have the skill card for. Then it will be a priority to fill every slot of skills that your hero pet has with skills that don't cost a lot, in order to just simply have them filled. And then you will go progressively into the more expensive or better skills that you have at the last second, once every slot is filled with magic and luck or whatever abilities that you want your pet to have that are low cost. Then you will take your high cost and you will hope that it replaces the low cost ones, so that you can have the highest chance of not replacing your talent and the best chance of having all the spells that you want that cost a lot on your pet. Hopefully all of this makes sense to you guys. If you have any question, feel free to ask in the comments or in game as always. And I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.